think I've seen the Fate at all ever since the release of Chakram. So I'm curious if this new character is gonna do him any favors right now, as we see the other Theros, the second one of today over the 2 sets, 100% Theros show witch rate right now. I mean, can you blame them? Axe is in a decent position, it's not the best, not the worst either. And Theros is widely considered to be one of the best Hammer legends in the game, and Hammer is in contention for top 3, top 2. Some people consider it just the best weapon in the game, period, in its current state, in the current patch right now.
I mean, no, absolutely not. Taro's solid pick, well, a classic some would say, but Fry doing really well for themselves with this Chakram, going for a bit more of that that heavier hitting fuse kit of it. He likes to utilize the D-Light a lot more than Acno. Acno would just, you know, do it once, swap over to the split form, and just keep it at that pretty much. But Fry is really making great use of it. There you see it, the D-Light fuses back into a heavier version.
I don't know if Fry makes this. He does. Bamya had the pressure right there, but ground pounded the floor instead of Fry, which is really unfortunate. Sarah avoided Bamya. There we go. Now, I really love like the contrast, like I mentioned earlier, like the difference between Fry and Acno, and something that you just mentioned is how more versatile Fry is playing with the mode swapping from Chakram, where you just saw Acno playing fused mostly, and then every once in a while, like just during neutral would swap forms, and Fry swaps more forms in mid combo and still continues it, which I really love seeing.
Yep, absolutely trying to get to the top potential ceiling of this weapon. Bamya though looking to push him off, looking to get that KO in return. Fry trying to avoid that, trying to get any sort of chip damage that he can. Ground pound not connecting. The split variant wouldn't have hit very far anyway, but he's still up against the ropes here. Roman Reigns putting so much pressure with these hammer swings, and that's the one that will connect. Sayer takes him off.
Fry was doing so well. Like, just avoiding everything, utilizing the momentum the Chakram gives you, using the aerial kit just to move around and avoid all the stairs and there's Bamya was strung out on that hammer. Like, they stayed alive for so long while they were in 200% or 200 damage hits taken already. Fry is breaking out the lead even further right now. Sidestep coming through, weapon being thrown. Oh, the D-Light doesn't get anything after that though, but it's still a little bit of damage and pressure. As Fry is trying to edge guard Bamya, just lets the Beyblade rip, just rolls over the floor, takes them out, and Fry's in pretty substantial lead right now.
Yep, Hammer picked up once again, looking for those juggles, near hits, looking for the next one. FryDasOle trying not to make any mistakes, trying to get that
That's
bonus.
a dodge.
That
beautiful.
The
4-piece, 5-piece.
5 is insane.
Hey,
Bamya
listen.
gets it, but...
If FryDasOle ever works at the McDonald's, I'm making sure he's the one that's making my chicken with it. That 5-piece was disgusting. It was so clean.
You always get one extra. FryDasOle. That seems to be a pattern with this Chakram usage. Whenever they go in for those deep strings, those deep conversions on the dodge reads, they always use pretty much every single movement option they have. The jumps, the recovery, the dodge, and they're left with nothing. So the opponent, if they're in red, can just go for a swing and get the KO, as Bamya did just there. But the damage is built up.
Oh,
maybe
raw sidestick and yellow. Bamya, what are we doing out here?
He has the read, it seems, but not enough of a read to get any more damage. He's just playing it so slow, trying to feel out what Fry is doing, trying to feel out what he wants. But what Fry wants is to end this game here and now, get an advantage in the set, and the down tick will confirm it. 1-0 to FryDasOle.
Decent coming out. I think Bamya was either fast falling or dodging down there, and it's the option. Like, Fry has been very conservative with signature usage in this set. So, like, that one side that took the second game, and now that D-Sec coming out of nowhere was really clean and really unexpected, even for me, and I'm assuming for Bamya too.
Here it is.
Because most of the value that Fry has been doing throughout that game was just the raw light attack kit coming out from Chakram.
But that right there, that KO with the hammer sider, that is what I'm talking about. These Chakram players need to know when to stop committing. That chase dodge in the end from Fry sealed his fate, because he had no options, no way to get away from the Roman Reigns hammer. And that just cost him a stock where he could have extended his lead even further, despite that 5-piece.
Fry picking up the sword and now immediately throwing it away, trying to get rid of it. Okay, I see how it is. Fry gets it there. Waits for the dodge, gets the recovery in there, recovery
Exhausted!
there. Brother in
Double
Odin,
recovery,
you can't be
double.
doing this. Bro, I've seen like 5 different clips of Fry hitting that on people. It's actually crazy. Like, he is so good at just chasing it up the top there.
And he's still going. He's still getting recovery after recovery. Cider pushes Bamia off
It's gonna
stage.
be
A ground
That's
pound!
a 0 to death. That's just a
That's
clean
a clean
stock
stock.
outright.
Technically not a 0 to death, but it is a clean stock. I'll give you that much. And I'll give Fry that much. I think
Technically
he's very
speaking,
happy.
it wasn't the same interaction, therefore it's not a 0 to death.
Yeah.
But just for funsies, I'm gonna call it that anyway.
Yeah, go
And
for it.
he's still going, playing clean. Okay, there we go. Fry got 1.5 stock without being hit.
And he's looking to make it 2 with only 1 bit of damage onto him. And Bamia does not know what to do. He's just getting juggle after juggle.
My days, Fry.
Oh my goodness! The ground pound bounced him off the stage. It doesn't even matter. GC Sidestick takes the stock. Blackout.
I
cannot
know
believe what my eyes-
Fry's chat is heated right now. I know that this tournament POV is gonna be gas and the VOD is gonna be rewatched so many times by his fans. And for good reason. Look at what he's doing to Bamia.
All the glaze in the world is not enough for FryDasOle in this game. He is doing God's work here. Absolutely
He is not
incredible.
a
DC.
Dunkin' Donuts establishment. He is the entire company. Like, look at this man.
He is absolutely
again.
insane. The DC covers so many options. All
Yo!
of the purple dodges you can do.
That's
And
like
it's a
80 damage
free
now.
stock.
That's like 80 damage. 91.
91.
That's not... Yo. Yo.
My mouth is agape and I
Yo.
am speechless.
Yo. Wait. Hold on. I'm pulling up the Fry's chat. Wait. Ape to cast. There we go. Okay, I had to drop by real quick.
While you were gone, Mordek swap came out from Bamia. Same map, Small Fortress of Lions will be potentially the final one of this set. Bamia looking to make it happen, looking to reverse 3-0 Fry. But he seems to have a good start. Picking up the scythe now, maybe getting a bit more cautious as Fry gets the chakras in hand. And he is just
It's a dodge
going at
still.
it again!
Bamia avoided the first hit of that recovery, but Fry steered it in a way that it still got the end hitbox of that, which is crazy.
I'm pretty sure the start of that combo was a GC and Fry got his dodge back fast enough for him to dodge that end light startup.
What? He dodged that!
It's-
I thought Bamia had the guarantee punish there. He's going.
Oh my-
He is going. I mentioned this earlier. He's been clip farming today. Like, and on his YouTube as well. Like, he just likes going for that. He likes taking people to the ceiling off the top.
I'm surprised that Fry is not on Mako right now because he is a shark and there is blood in the water. Bamia! Sidestick, Haymaker Raw takes him off the right side. First try goes to Fry and once again the lead looking to be extended.
Okay, so I am kind of liking the scythe of Bamia. I think it's doing really well in terms of matchup, like on paper. I think it's also helping him a lot having like a light weapon that can match the speed of Jackram a little bit, and also just the combo proficiency. I mean, like we saw that with Munir as well, swapping to a little bit more of a lighter weapon that can match the basing and match like the free flow string potential of Chakram.
Oh no!
When Munir went from Taros to Thor. And looks like it's working out for Bamia as well, having more string weapons.
Misstep.
Being
FryDasOle.
not as locked into those true combos with Stomp or with Sidelight on Hammer and Axe.
Yep, going over to the Gauntless, looking to weapon star, but Fry will find the pickup. Chakram's once again in hand. Bamia's Wrath and his Reckoning are coming up. Unless Fry can just keep whiffing. Bamia is outmaneuvering him in every scenario here. Finally lands a dare, but it's not much to follow up off of it. Slight mess up off stage, gets the dodge up, gets back on.
Recovery exhausted, recovery still catches him. Fry,
Still-
D-Light,
He's looking
gets
for
it!
it.
Look at
No
him.
follow up.
Look at him go.
Look at him go indeed. He's looking for those aerials. That top bar, that top KO box has
Ensing!
been doing the Ensing connects off the right side once again. and Fry
no.
is looking to make it clean.
That's something that I had to learn, like when facing Priya on release. That Ansik just, it looks like it would not continue even if it doesn't hit anything, but it's just raw. It just keeps going regardless if it hits or misses, and it just got Bamya. Like, I think he might have thought the same. I just jumped into it because, like, nah, this signature isn't gonna continue, and I can put myself in a place to punish it.
Oh no.
Fry getting so much value out of that dodge catch onto Bamya, and Bamya now having to swap to the gauntlets. Fry now playing a little bit more ranged, losing the chakram though, which is like the win condition. Double recovery doesn't even take out Fry. That's insane. And Light will though.
There we go. I can't believe that Bamya is still willing to unstick his feet from the ground against these chakrams, man. Fry has been juggling him as if he was a Joker, fitting that he's got the Jester skin on. But he is just insane in these aerial battles, hitting near.
He's just the Joker, baby. He's on his way to 3-0 the Batman, aka the Bamya man. What am I saying? I am my mental is so. I am so sorry for everyone that had to hear that poor joke. Anyways, Bamya trying to edgeguard, having the double nair. But the edgeguard is now currently being reversed by Fry, trying to hit the dare in order to start something. Fry looking for those dares, so I'm feeling like another dare into nair, into recovery again in order to take out Bamya from the top. He's looking for the recovery. Like, this is what he likes doing. So the first comparison that we made with Agno's chakram is that Fry likes swapping a lot more. It's more versatile within different modes usage. The other one that I have seen is Fry likes the vertical so much more than Agno, because we saw Agno do a little more horizontal, more offstage, more grounded stuff. Exactly. Bamya, do we see like the second, like 3-0 denial against the Priya player today? Bamya's
like
close to this.
Avoid it. Will come in. GC D-Light recovery to take the stock, and we are not done yet. Bamya still alive, still kicking. And
Wait,
it's
Fry? I'll try to restart this game.
Right. Gives us a small break, a small chance to discuss a bit more of this chakram utilization from Fry. As you said, that's the main part. The thing you mentioned about Fry preferring that vertical, preferring those down airs and the nairs, because those are the moves that have momentum. They have that they carry over your speed from a dash jump, from like a chase dodge, for example, as well, and that makes it so much harder for your opponent to punish you compared to a side light, compared to a neutral light that just keeps you standing still, stationary. And it takes so long to end, even on a whiff. It's such a long-winded move. So much ending on it.
How many nairs Fry used? Most used is 25 nairs on chakram. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame him. Nair is just such a good move. It sets up into everything and Chakram wants to do, and it's just, it's what I like to call a bridge move. It's just in between everything that allows the weapon to do what it does. Like, if you take that move away, Chakram wouldn't be this good because you don't have thing. Yeah, go on.
Sorry. Only one signature coming out of Bamya. That Scythe Ensig that you saw that missed. I think that's a mistake, honestly. I think he's underutilizing this Mordak signature kit, and he could be applying a lot more pressure onto FryDasOle if he made some of those, Gauntless D6. Oh my goodness, the fretless FryDasOle though, he has no fear. He has no stop button, and he is going onto Bamya. I'm trying to elaborate on the adaptations, but there are no adaptations, so we have FryDasOle coming right back in. Game restarted, fresh, frames going steadily, and he is doing numbers. Still hasn't taken a hit. Getting chop after chop. There it is.
It's like one and light. Fry is having such a big lead right now. There, DC coming through again. Like, people just like, I think a lot of pro players, because I'm seeing multiple dodge downs coming out from both Agno in the previous set and Bamya right now. I realized that I don't want to be in the air when I'm facing Chakram, and Fry is like, okay, then I'm just gonna cover the ground. I'm gonna cover your landing space.
Yeah, you got that D-Sig. It's like a Knight D-Sig, like a Sentinel.
Like the Kataris D-Sig. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got what you mean.
Or even an Ogrim on the axe can also be comparable with how fast it is. It just has that stack coverage, and it covers in dodges off of like a side light. So it's just such a powerful tool to have in your kit, and that is the coverage that Fry needs right now, because bama is trying to play on top of him, trying to get those aggressive hits. He is succeeding, taking a bit of damage, but dealing plenty in return. There's the DC coming out, looking to make that a threat, put it into the back of Fry's mind that he can go for those big hits as well. He can get the early KOs as well, but not connecting, and Fry is just extending this lead. Once again, the recovery hits such a favorable hitbox for him, picking up grounded as
he's
well.
going for it again.
So
Fry,
scary.
you have like 10 clips of you hitting double recovery off the top on your YouTube. You really need number 11. Do you really need more?
He needs more, and he's going for them, because every time that bama's in the air, there's a chance of him getting KO'd. Finally, Fry goes down on top, but not before pretty much lapping bama in damage. I don't know what he's gonna do about this. He needs
He's just
some
looking
sort
so
of big
good
play.
right now. Recovery doesn't take bama out just yet. Fry's that sword in hand, it just got... I mean, a little bit of a nerf, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much what Fry wants to do. He just wants like a recovery, just wants a D-light into Sarah recovery here. Weapon throws it away, that also works. Oh,
Nice.
Bobia.
No read.
Okay,
There it is again.
Fry gotta chill now. Now he's doing too much. You gotta play it calm, because Bamia is seemingly expecting a lot of these moves that you're wanting to throw. A lot of
No,
signatures,
but I
a
like
lot
that
of the...
D-Sig. I like that D-Sig because
The D-Sig is cool, but Fry is now, like, I think Bamia is starting to realize when Fry wants to use it, and now Bamia is denying that almost lap and damage.
figuring out these
Not
timings
before
would be
losing that stock though. Bamia did a lot of good damage right now. It is not over for them.
definitely doable. But Fry is known for extending these leads. These early stocks on his opponent is when he fries, because he can get those
That's
low
another dodge.
percentage
That's
hits.
another dodge.
Oh my goodness.
There. Does it get it there?
This is the area where Fries, because he's so good at hitting the recovery, that low force on the early damage on the white makes it available for him to go for follow-up of that and get even more damage. And that's what bama is suffering from right now. Him not being able to find the KO option leads to him taking extra damage, extra damage,
Oh
extra damage!
goodness.
So just going off the top once again. Not gonna
Damage
get the
upon
KO, but it
damage
doesn't
upon
matter.
damage upon damage. This is just bulk buying coming out from Fry here.
Absolutely, and he's looking for the
They're
KO
coming
there.
through, they're coming through again. Like, the issue with there on split mode is that I don't think it's possible to hit someone downwards. It's like a grapple mode and pulls them back towards you. If Fry had instead used fused mode, there probably would have been a knockout on Bamia and he would have gotten set 3-1. But now Bamia has that siphon that we know he likes so much. Trying to weapon start. Fry here gets the gauntlet, gets
Nice.
the dodge. Bamia.
Oh.
Bamia putting him on the side to the stage,
No.
but overextends a little bit and Fry just rips it with an unarmed recovery, taking the set 3-1.